All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the live stream once again. Hopefully, with a test that actually works and you can hear me without some insane amount of static. I do apologize for the earlier attempts at this tonight where it literally did not go well. But thank you guys so much for letting me know the audio was all jacked up. I hopefully have that fixed now. I'm going to wait till chat weighs in and lets me know if it is awful. Oh, thank the good Lord in heaven above. Thank you guys. Oh my gosh. Honestly, that probably was the best way to do a stream on a random time on a Wednesday evening. This way that anybody who's like just wants to hang out, perfectly good. And this will hopefully make sure that by the time we rock and roll on Thursday, which will be live streaming that event, getting excited for the launch. Thank goodness, guys. Thank you so much. And I appreciate y'all bearing with me. Let me actually clean up the bad live stream of like me for 15 seconds sounding like an absolute robot. Whoo! Oh my gosh. I was sitting here just like, what is happening? Why is this giving me all this problem? Yeah, I typically don't delete videos, FYI, but those, I don't think we want to keep those out at all. Because like, I literally am just like starting No Man's Sky in the pitch of black, no idea what's happening. And we're just going to go with it. We're just going to be on YouTube tonight. So it's going to be a lot of fun. If you guys are brand new here, I guess I'll just do a light introduction because I typically don't stream. In fact, I stream maybe on Sundays. It really just depends on how that's going. So we've got a lot of new faces here at the channel. So welcome in, everybody. My name is Brian. I'm a software engineer. I'm a stand-up comedian. I used to do cartoons. I just haven't had time to do cartoons in a long time, like draw cartoons. And I got 6 kids. And one of the things that I really want to help just spread the word, because there's so much, like I've had... being as a content creator, like I've talked to a lot of people, and behind the scenes, like there's just things that I see that are just major red flags. So if you guys are struggling with debt, if you're struggling trying to figure out if there's hope, that you like, I want to try to give you guys some of that. So that's what we've been seeding into the videos, and y'all have been really responding amazingly well to it. So that really does mean a lot to me, and I appreciate you guys checking out a live stream, because I don't do this often. So, yeah. So, hey, Lone Wolf says, hello, I'm also a software developer. I'm a new sub. Welcome in, Lone Wolf. What stacks do you typically work in? Welcome in. I think we might end up having a collection of programmers around here, which is really cool. It's always nice to, talk about it. It's, and all the ridiculousness that ends up going along with it. What's going on, Peter? Shout out from Montreal. Hey, howdy from Texas, Dave. Montreal, how's everything going up there? Is it at all anywhere near cold? Like, what's a Montreal summer? Because we've been, oh man, dude, I've been sweating and it's been hot. Right now it feels great. Like when it's a 95-degree day in Texas, we're like, wow, this is fantastic. You're about to fight the Elder Brain in Baldur's Gate 3. That's fantastic. Every time I see BG, and then because like my brain misses the 3, I'm always like, Battlestar Galactica, and then it's like, oh wait, we're not talking about Battlestar Galactica. And no, YouTube, now would not be a good time to insert ads. Guys, also, I don't talk about this in the videos because I end up running long on intros, and this is a nice long intro. We haven't even tried to boot up the game out of fear that something will go wrong. Feel free to use an ad block on my content. Feel free to use whatever tools necessary to just improve your viewing experience. Like at the end of the day, you don't need my permission, but if you're ever like, oh man, like, I really hate ads, and like, I get it, so just do whatever you need to do, especially if I'm ever over on like Twitch that will just push ads over to you, things like that. So just find the best way to use it. Alpha Lion Trey says, I use YouTube Premium. I can never go back from YouTube Premium. Like, YouTube Premium is a line item in the budget. We are not getting rid of that. If YouTube Premium gets cut, like, that is lean times for this family, because I could not fathom it. And when like we don't let the kids watch YouTube like by themselves, but when we do watch YouTube with them, oh my gosh, I couldn't imagine the commercials that would be thrown up their way. And like at the end of the day, like you want to see advertising dollars at work. It's like it works like magic on kids. And I'm like, oh, good Lord. Fire King says, I have YouTube Premium and I'm curious, how much do you get instead of me watching ad rolls? Let's actually take a look at that. Let's see if I can show my desktop here. Let's look at some stats. Gaming scene discussion. Is it like I've got some of these named weird. No, that didn't help, but at least it moved the chat over there. Let's see here. Desktop scene. Is this what we want? Is this what we want? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Perfect. Okay. Let's take a look at stats because I haven't actually looked at it in a while. Analytics. I'm going to say, guys, you can see this number. Check this freaking out. This is the first time I've actually like made money being a YouTuber. If you guys don't know, it runs about $1,000 a month because I have a great editor, Jack. He allows me to put out the content at a regular pace. And so what we're going to be doing with some of this money now that there's some windfall, and yes, I do anticipate that this is a Starfield hype bump. But beyond that, like there's obviously you probably heard of the fires in Hawaii. I don't know yet once we see what actually shows up in the account, but I'm thinking right now $250. I'm going to see if I can't toss that over to Catholic Relief Services for specifically Hawaii and their recovery. It's not a lot, but I do thank you guys for watching the videos and we talk about it. Yeah, I know. Check out the 1 million views. Holy freaking for holies, guys. When I showed off, like if we go into like revenue, if we pull up the reports, guys, let's see here. There's one that I find interesting personally because it's the stat RPM. So this is ultimately what you get paid. So for every 1,000 views, roughly speaking, I get $2 and a penny. Now that's over the last 28 days. Let's take a look at it and compare it to the previous year. So this is the previous year. I was at 470, meaning the general amount of support that actually the channel generates is literally from channel members. That is how like the channel has basically maintained and broken even. So if I say period over period, that's 2021. So let me do 20. So what was 2021? Okay, the previous year. So last year actually had more RPM than anything else. We'll look into the actual reason why we're even looking at this here in a second. But you can see here, let me just do in 2022. So 2023 to 2022, like you can see here, like it's been cut in half in terms of that RPM. And like, that's always just gonna like, go up and down. You can't ever control it, but it's just insane to see that. So where is, let's see here under like revenue, content performance, membership, supers, affiliate pro. I actually, wow. So they turned on the affiliate program and I've been just like putting the controllers in there. So it looks like somebody bought a controller. Watch page ads. Can we break it down by the YouTube Premium stuff? I guess maybe that's under watch page. Yeah, and the ads there. YouTube Premium, check it out, guys. Okay, to answer the question, $264, 12.8%, which is just a little bit more than the members. So thank you guys for that. And then some of y'all have been dropping super thanks, so that's crazy. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. That's the revenue report. Come in. I generally put these out on the first of the month, so we'll get to see ultimately how I shake out. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. We'll be doing some good stuff with it, and we're gonna be having a lot of fun. So it's exciting to see this little. I always like this little fireworks. So thank you guys who've tuned into the videos and has been having a lot of fun and so much more. But yeah, so now I think we've reached a point where we can talk about Starfield, and at the same time that we can try and play a game without it ultimately kind of crapping out on us. If you guys have questions, that's kind of what I'm here to hopefully help answer. If you guys enjoyed these live streams, hit that like button, as it's a great way of supporting the content for free. The other way is I will take any and all lurk support, because generally I do not live stream, so it's always crazy to see. Fire King says, yeah, I'm happy to see that. Knowing that you still make a nice chunk from premium views makes me feel good. Knowing just watching folks helps them out. It does, dude. Like, never let anybody make anybody feel bad for just watching. Like, your engagement, your comments and things like that are absolutely the best reason why to do this. Will there be black holes in Starfield? I have to assume so, right? Now, I was literally just listening to a Lex Friedman podcast talking about that very thing. And it was just interesting to see because they were like, Einstein theorized the black hole, but he then went on to say he didn't believe that they existed. It's such an interesting concept because, like, when it comes down to it, like, the physics and all of this is still working on, what they mean and how they, have, everything working together. And I would think that Starfield will take that be able to take some liberties and postulate that, maybe, who knows. What's going on, Barbosa? How you doing? All right. I think I can actually hopefully boot up the game. If for some reason I turn into a robot, I do apologize. So for those of you who are just joining in, we were trying to do a stream. The streams have been taken down because of robot voice Brian deciding to come and play. So we're gonna boot up Starfield here, and we're gonna see what we can get done overall. So gaming scene wise, and then I'm gonna make, there we go, perfect. That way I'm in sync. If you need your light this time, press X for the quick bar. Thank you very much, Alpha. Hopefully I won't, but if you guys have tips, that would be amazing. Let me know. I do not, backseat driving doesn't bother me. I'm going to hide my screen just for a second, so that way we do not see my username and password. Not that I don't trust you guys. James Baker with a 20 bomb. Holy freaking crap, dude. Says, good supporter to the channel, to great comedy and information. Thank you. Thanks. Hey, more than anything, thank you for checking out the comedy. I know that it is not safe for work, and as my mom says, that it's hyper offensive, but I'm glad that so many people resonate with that. Appreciate that. Now, I'm going to tell you all this. Be sure, I will accept your tips, but if you guys are currently rocking, student loans, which are coming back, and if you guys didn't hear, Dave Ramsey, they're doing a free course, a free live stream on the 12th. Those are kicking back up in October. I'm massively concerned for a lot of this, for a lot of people. Be sure that, the thing that would make my heart just feel the best is that if you're going to want to give me a tip, pay off your debt. Like, if you got a credit card, put that towards your credit card, please. If you're completely out of debt and you want to throw money my way, I will accept it one way or the other. I'm not going to fight you, but no, I like, one of the things that I think we really got to do, especially over the coming, years, it's going to be hard for a lot of people, but the best way we can help each other out is not having this mountain of debt. And I'm just like on this tirade, which is what I do. So there we go. That's why I usually don't live stream. No man's field, baby. No man's field. That's actually what I called it, on on the other platforms. I was like, no, and then I was like, I said no man's Starfield. And I was like, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. But then I gave this live stream a very long and drawn out title. If I turn into a robot, please let me know. And let's see here. We should be able to pop that over. And yes, we see Hello Games. And I get the audio. Midwest Plays, man. How have you been? We haven't talked in a long time, dude. I hope you're doing okay. Also, let me know about audio balance if for some reason I'm blasting you guys with the game audio. All right, we're gonna play game. I'm gonna do a new game. I ain't going back to the Planet of the Dark. Why does NMS get so much hate from Starfield fans? I haven't seen the hate, but I've seen people talk about it as a natural comparison. When Destiny was first coming out, people made the natural comparison to Borderlands. So I think essentially what No Man's Sky does, as somebody who's completely ignorant of the game, and that's why I thought it'd be fun to actually step into the game for the first time while talking about Starfield, is to sit here and kind of look at what this game is, and then when I get to go hands-on with Starfield, we can then start to talk about, there's some ideas, right? No matter what, this is a space game. Starfield is going to be a game that, you know, has a massive space theme. But yeah, like I don't know, right? Yeah, anybody, and also anybody just actively like spending their time to hate on a game or a platform, like, come on guys, like, if you got that kind of time, like, there's so, man, if I had that kind of time just to be mad at stuff, like, geez Louise, what could I do? I could do so much. See, yeah, this is on Game Pass, so I'm playing on GeForce now. Because at the end of the day, one of the things that like I actually really appreciate about streaming games is the automatic updates and not having to worry about just the memory space on hard drives. Oh, there we go. Cool. All right, discovered by XXX. Scanner critically damaged. Okay, so I need to collect ferrite dust. This seems familiar.
Thermal protection fully.
Internal temperature. Oh man. So the like when I logged in for the first time, it was like, hey, you're gonna be on a planet that's covered with toxic. So here's a planet that advanced mining laser required. Oh, interesting. Okay, fascinating. Oh man, dude, I'm glad the audio thing got fixed, because I was like, that would have sucked if I was like, hey guys, Starfield's out, and we're like, whoa, what's happening? How much have I collected? Only 13. Is it 13? Here, and start. All right, so 51 to 75. Very neat. Glitches right out the gate. Well, Starfield isn't supposed to be buggy. I'm still expecting bugs. I'm still expecting bugs, and I'm perfectly fine with it. Like, I'm sorry, but there's sometimes it's not a multiplayer game, so I'm not gonna ruin anybody's like time. You know, like, oh no, I got an independent money glitch, and now I've ruined the entire economy for everybody. Yeah. Oh my. And it's so interesting. I've seen people claim some of the most like insane things about like development stuff. I'm like, okay, now I need to repair the scanner. So if I press use the select multi-tool inventory, there we go, and repair, damage scanner, ferrite dust. Perfect. All right, now I can press left stick to scan for materials, and I need sodium. Okay, very cool. And sodium is Na, because I remember some things about school. So yeah. Well, the fact also that No Man's Sky continues to refine itself and work on, you know, itself, that's important. I don't know if those creatures are friendly. Thanks guys for the 74 likes. I appreciate y'all coming in for a random Wednesday. Now, for those of you who are new, I can talk to myself, you know, in this kind of format for a while and have a good time. But I also really enjoy like the back and forth, the dialogue, not just with chat, but also I open up Discord. So if you guys have a decent mic and you don't mind having your voice broadcast out on the channel, just be a part of the Discord and jump on in into the chill room, and we can talk about this or anything you want. And you can also just listen in. You don't need to, I need to hold X on this. You can just listen in real time without having the stream lag. Dave says, also the updates for No Man's Sky have been free. Most companies would have charged for all of these updates. Yes. It's always interesting to see, you know, how most companies do things. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna harvest that. Okay, so now I need to recharge. So press quick menu for down, and let me go ahead and recharge this with sodium. Okay, cool. All right. I guess I need to go there. If I'm doing anything wrong, just let me know. I guess I'm gonna get more sodium because if sodium recharges my technology, then I'm gonna keep getting it. Yeah. When was the last time you played? Because this is the first time I played. What is this? Frozen tubers. Oh, cool. Apolloid wheat.
Thermal protection falling.
You know, Spore is one of the games that I really wish I played. I remember when that was, man, and that was back in the Maxis days. Man, EA, how sometimes you got City Skylines too, just like absolutely crushing it for a city sim, and you're like, yeah, what happened to Sim City, you know? All right, let's see here. I guess there. Navigation basics, press 3 more. Servo, okay. Analyze visor, left trigger. Dude, what happened to SimCity, you're 100% right, is greed. Oh my gosh, dude. Me and my brother, man, like, we would play the crap out of a good SimCity game. I never played Elite either. It's kind of insane. Like, oh man, that looks like a big old cliff. Let's just go down this way. Oh, there's a seed. Something. Let's see what this is about. Carbon crystals. All right. Advanced mining laser. Oh, whoa, what the hell? Whoa. Wow. That's got to be the rings to a planet, right? Or is that the rings on the planet that we're on? Holy smokes, that's gorgeous. Wow, man. Oh, and there's another planet, I guess. That was impressive, guys. If Starfield has a moment like that, I think we're going to be all in for a real treat. Right now, so I'm playing on GeForce Now, but as a part of the Xbox Game Pass. If you guys, like, the biggest announcement is that Game Pass is coming to GeForce Now. It's not all games right away, but holy crap, guys. This is just like, for me, as somebody who's got the ultimate GeForce Now experience, as a ultimate founder, oh, baby. It's been great, because I literally am playing an ultra wide right now. If you guys want to see what it actually looks like for me, let me just do this real quick here, just so that you guys can see, and we can change it back if y'all want. I'll lower this down a little bit, and then we'll go back to the gaming scene. So now you guys should be able to see, and it's great. It's great. Yeah. Bryn Salazar is my Xbox handle. Bryn. Oh, it is like, I am a very, very lucky man. My wife is so insanely supportive. And, you know, we were able to save up and get me like a really cool PC. And then, and also part of that, I was like, yeah, I really would like to get one of these ultra wide monitors. And it's just a great way of experiencing video games. That's where, like, yeah, Sony, bring your games to PC. Come on, let's freaking go. Elsewhere says, I have never seen the game in ultra wide, and I've been playing No Man's Sky since launch. Well, like, that's honestly really cool, like, at the end of the day, because, like, this is a game that sounded interesting, and then it had some issues, and I was like, okay, I'll play it. And this honestly just makes me go back to looking at like how many games have I just missed out on because I was so like enthralled with Final Fantasy 14. Emptied cause, sentinel intervention, deliberate transfer, analysis, fresh iteration generated, normally containment prepared. I guess broadcast? Broadcast received. Traveler anomaly detected. Anomaly is complaint. Position logged. System integrity scan initialized. Okay. Investigate the crashed ship. Cool. Online. Atlas connection. Intermediate. Launch thrusters. Offline. Pulse engine. Offline. I find myself alone in a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here and no sense of a before. But this ship at least seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch, or at least to that of my exosuit. I am not dead yet, and this ship is a lifeline out to the stars. Cool. Oh, yeah, Nintendo won't. Like, however, at some point, they are a publicly traded company. Like, at some point, like, I don't know, man. I'm a dreamer. I'm an optimist, you know. Oh, see, I have a VR headset. I got like the Rift 2 or whatever, and I have tried. I wanted to get into VR. I really did. And like, I tell a story about me and my dad used to play games, and then Mario 64 came out, and that was his exiting point from games, because he gets like serious vertigo, and so for whatever reason, that was just like haunting him. Like he just like, sorry son, I just can't do it. Like it makes me nauseous. And I was like, I wonder if there's going to be a point where I'm going to hit an age where a technology is going to be out, and I'm just going to be like, nope. And I think for me, VR is it. However, I've heard that if you can get it like at that, like, I think it's like 120 frames or more, like there's a certain threshold that helps out a lot. If you're on GeForce, I can add you as a friend on Xbox. You should be able to. Like I'm connected to my Xbox account through this platform. All right, repair ship systems. Self-guided repair protocols initiated. Pulse engine critically damaged. I need a hermetic seal and a metal plating. Okay. Press X to exit. Very cool. I don't have a ton of achievements, and so I've never been an achievement hunter. More or less so that since I've become a parent, like having kids, it's like, okay, like I try to live, my goal is like, can I get some game time as opposed to anything else? All right, repair the pulse engine metal plating. Okay, is it going to give me an idea? Okay, craft metal plating to repair pulse engine. Yes. Damaged machinery. Here, can I repair it? Living slime. How do I craft? Portable refiner. Okay, automatically refining units. Okay. Craft the metal plate. Is it under start? Nope. Select. What's this? Modify craft product. Okay. Metal plating. And in the pulse engine. Insufficient. Hermetic seal. Okay. I need the hermetic seal. So how do I patch the metal plating to the pulse engine? Oh, I put it there. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I like PC gaming a lot. I have my Xbox downstairs. Now you're still under, yeah, the same Discord Midwest base. It's all under the work to game. Let's see here. All right, so starship repair partially complete. Board the starship and talk about and see about the diagnosis. All right, cool. Functional. Starship critically damaged. Vital ingredients missing. Unable to synthesize required components. Pulse engine requires hermetic seal. Well, I knew that. Hermetic seal nearby. Salvage planetary chart from distress meeting in cache. All right.
Hey man, how's it going?
What's up, dude? It's going good, man. How are you today?
How have you avoided No Man's Sky this long?
There's just been a lot of really great games that I just thriving in, and so yeah, it always was like one that I was like, I really wish I want to go check it out, and then never have, and then it's now in Game Pass, and I was like, okay, and then it came to GeForce Now, and I was like, great, and then everybody's like, Starfield versus No Man's Sky, and I was like, well, I should go check it out.
Yeah, I gotcha. It's been a slow burn for a long time. They've just been adding stuff nonstop.
That's great, dude. Let's see here now. What do I need to do? Press the planetary chart, plot route. Ooh, cool. This is already an interesting game. So it's like, and there's different modes, right? There's like the creative mode and survivable mode. So yeah, they got something else going on here, which is cool. With the when was the Desolation update? I haven't played co-op, but I don't think I have it turned off or turned on. So if there's a way to turn it on, you can let me know.
Yeah, if you want someone else, I'll jump in with you.
How do we do that?
I'm not so sure. It's been a while. I haven't played the new update. I know that much.
Mining beam is low. Mining beam.
Technology recharge.
Cool. All right. Nice. Can I do more in the mining beam?
Technology recharge.
All right. 2020. So they've had a lot of updates since then. Probably right. Like, how often does the game receive an update? How are they making money then after? Because I'm playing this on Game Pass, so I haven't handed them $1. I mean, they get it through, you know, whatever the deal they have with Game Pass, but take those frozen tubers. I honestly.
Multiplayer's back in the main menu.
Oh, I have to exit the game. Do I save it? Do we jump back in here, or how's that work?
Yeah, you can just host it and you go right back to where you were.
Oh, cool. I'm just gonna. Does it automatically save?
No, if you get in your ship and then get out again, it does save.
All right, let's go do that then. Oh man, is there a storm coming in? The screen looks like it's freezing. Oh, there is a storm. My things were just like dropping. Good lord. Negative 100 degrees Celsius. Jeez Louise. Please tell me I'm going in the right direction. map. Where's my ship? Now I'm lost. Oh, dear Lord.
Thermal protection falling.
All right, let's recharge.
Technology recharge.
Yeah. All right. Is there like a map, or how do I find my
Hold
ship?
your visor down if you fixed that already.
My visor?
Yeah, it's like this, not the scanner, but it almost looks like binoculars.
I don't know what that is. Caves or buildings? Great.
It should be in your multi-tool. There should still be like one thing broken that's easy to fix.
Summon vehicle, creatures, utilities, swap multi-tool.
No, it's in like the crafting menu, like where you have all your inventory. You just flick over to the multi-tool inventory, and there's, I think it's analysis visor or something like that.
The scanner. Mining beam. No, I don't have that. Alright.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Yeah, the
You might
storm
need
is
to
clearing.
install it.
Technology recharge.
Alright. Where are... Okay, the storm is... At least that is going better. Maybe it's down here. How did I lose... Like, I thought I didn't go far at all. In... As the O2 oxygen. Oh, is it the leaf?
Thermal protection falling.
I remember seeing that glowy thing. I thought I was... This is nuts. Hey, let's do multiplayer. Like, oh man, I got lost. You can call your ship. Just hold down. Just hold my breath. Great.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Nothing much. How about you?
I'm doing good. I'm just absolutely, hopelessly lost right now. And I cannot find my ship. There's a thing over here. It's flying octopuses.
Is this game cross-platform?
It should be, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I still have like my Game Pass free trial, so might do that and get on.
Yeah. It's a pretty interesting game, and I wish I knew. Like, I'm not sure what I should be doing.
I've been taking my mind off Starfield specifically for the
Dude.
past few days. I've just been scrolling YouTube.
Oh man,
looking
dude.
for Starfield videos.
I'm so freaking excited for this game. And it's so funny. Like, the internet's so funny. I think I was a couple months ago, and I was like, oh, dude, like, there's no stopping it. People are just going to go, like, I was like, they're going to hyper analyze it. Like, you're going to have one camp that's going to say, we're going to forgive, like, any potential, problem. And then you're going to have another camp that's going to be like, we're going to hyper fixate on non-issues and really make those problems.
Oh yeah, like not being able to walk around the entire planet.
Yeah. Honestly, I could see that if they ever did like a follow-up, they could, say, hey, we want to now invest, in try. What would that look like if we were going to have those tiles and stuff like that auto load next to each other? But like, I wasn't expecting that as a gamer. I was like, okay, cool, yeah, we're gonna fly down to the planet, we're gonna explore, and oh, there we go, there's the ship. Okay, there we go, making progress. All right, I'm gonna jump in and save it, and then we'll jump into the multiplayer. Yeah. Oh man. And how much crap do they make people eat when they're like, this is a game that's just on our platform? Like Final Fantasy 16 just being on PlayStation 5 sucks.
Oh, that's just gonna be on PlayStation?
Just for this year. Like, it's like,
Oh.
so
wow.
like, but like, it's like, all right, and then
That's so weird.
yeah, like, man, I want, like, I only hope that the check was that big. That Sony was like, here's a giant amount of money.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I'm here. So you said it saved when I got into the ship?
Saves when you get out. I don't know why.
Interesting. All right, we'll get out. Restore point saved. Okay, dokie. All right, so now I'm going to quit to mode select. And it's been last saved 9 seconds ago. So that's good. That's going to tell me. Multiplayer. Host new session. And I'm assuming it's this one that I just did. Cool. It's set up for multiplayer. Thanks, guys, for the 115 likes. Woo! Elsewhere says Ginger Prime, when the game first released, the people who pre-ordered it couldn't take off to space because the pre-order ship came with the engine fixed already, so you couldn't do the first mission. Oh, that's funny. All right, cool. So I'm assuming that you'll be able to join in.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Sweet. Yeah, and I get where Fire King's coming from, because it's like, especially because, honestly, when you go look at the interviews and the things they said, they never were like, yeah, you can just walk around the whole planet all in one. But it wasn't until, I want to say Paul, but I was like, maybe it's Peter. Said, walk on, brave explorer, that everybody's like, oh my gosh, you're going to walk around the whole planet. And then, the leakers are like, you're not going to walk around the whole planet. And the whole thing is what ends up being fun,
I know this guy who he loves all Bethesda games, all of the Fallouts. He's a Fallout fanboy, and he doesn't know that. Oh, he's also an Xbox hater. He's a vivid Xbox hater.
He's got a dilemma.
And he doesn't know that Bethesda got bought out. He doesn't know that. So I'm just gonna, I want to wait till he finds out, and then I'm gonna rub it in.
Well, how do you think that discovery is gonna go down? Because if he has not heard, and has he heard that Microsoft's buying Activision Blizzard?
I thought they didn't get the go ahead. I thought they got canceled.
It's not canceled. The CMA is the last holdout, but they've got the deadline's October the 18th.
Oh.
So it's I just don't see Microsoft letting the CMA push them around. And honestly, I didn't mention it in the video, but it was a thought that I had, and I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I'll make it actually the key point to my video tomorrow, is that you gotta wonder if the whole Eurogamer getting blocked from review codes, hey CMA, we're gonna just screw the UK over in terms of review copies as just a minor flex for all the problems that you're giving us. I don't think that's their public or a spoken thing that they might say, but deep down I'm like, dude, they just swung hard. And you're for the context is when I say being first to something matters as a content creator, you're talking about that's costing Eurogamer tens of thousands of dollars by not getting on that list. And then you start to wonder, has their coverage just been, have they not, it's not even that have their coverage been negative, have they just not been covering Microsoft and Xbox? Is it just a matter of that, because mindshare and, airtime and all that, just the conversation happening is ultimately the most important thing. Craig says, multiplayer is tricky. People join need to be friends list or have your code. Also in your main menu, go to network. Multiplayer enabled. Can join my group, anyone. Voice chat, and we'll disable that because we were on our own voice chat.
Yeah, you can just do the friend code. I think it's back on the main menu again. When you go into the host new session, you can just show the code, so you can just keep all the friends in No Man's Sky.
How do I,
right when you first set up on that title page.
And there's no way to find the friend code outside of the title page?
Not that I know of.
All right. If anybody has a tip, current group, No Man's Sky's friends list. Show my No Man's Sky friend code. There we go. Woo! Okay. All right. It is B0E6. And I'm going to put this in chat too, by the way. FQSW 5YSG2. So let me pop in over here with this code B0E6FQSW. It's always nice when I step into a new game and people come hang out that know the game. So I'm not, hey, because I know some people don't like the backseaters, but I'm like, yeah, man, backseat away. Let's go. Cool. All right. I hope that does the thing.
I won't be able to join multiplayer.
You won't be able to?
No, because like when you go to use the code, it has you switch over to the different subscription. Like I'm currently on gold.
Oh, gotcha.
It'll like convert my gold into Game Pass.
Oh yeah, you don't want that.
And then for a few months, and I won't have like any of it.
How about a middle seat? Yeah, middle seats are great. See, I'm never one. It's so funny to me because like I feel like I'm a walking contradiction. Is like as somebody who has like restrictions on the amount of time they can play a game. I love grinding games. I love RPGs. I've been playing some Wayfinder at night, and it's been wonderful. Like now that they fixed their queue problem, and I've been planning on making a video about it, but I was like, oh, that can wait till next week. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, man. As long as I'm having fun, right? Because it's like, there can be grinds that suck, but...
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Hollow Archive. Accessing Archive. 7 of 6 logs corrupted. Oh no. Enjoy some sleep, Drone. It's actually 11. How long have I been left? Yeah, it was like, I could do an hour. I typically don't stream at night because I like to go to bed because I get up usually around 4:30 in the morning and go to the gym. So that's still my plan, to go work out, probably nice in the early in the morning. But maybe we'll do another one tomorrow night and hang. And then Thursday. Oh yeah, Thursday's gonna be great, man. And where do they need me to go? If I get it done first, man, it gets done. If I sit here and be like, oh, I'll do it later, it doesn't happen. There's like treasure chest there. This would be shelter if I needed a storm. There's a storm. Oh, wow, green. Okay, cool. Very nice. What am I looking for? I guess I should scan. Say there's some fabricator? Use analyst virus, left tracker. Analyst virus requires installation. Carbon nanotubes. Okay. Begin analysis. Begin analysis detection. Okay. It says begin analysis visor installation. Some vehicles, creatures. Fight beat library? All right. I'll turn that off. What happened? So, also the video you posted was taken down by Bethesda? Who got in trouble? Hit B to continue, and I'll give you. Yeah, it says. Oh, okay. Thank you, Cheese Louise. Thanks for the B tip. Open inventory. We'll do that, but cool. Thanks elsewhere. I'm looking forward to the first person for Starfield.
Yeah, I just want to have like a deagle and just like headshot everybody. It's gonna be so satisfying.
Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. It's gonna be good.
Technology
The
Perk that they have that has like an arrow on it.
the perk that had an arrow.
Yeah, you think they'll put a bow and arrow in it?
Oh, dude, that'd be wild, right?
Imagine space hunting with a bow and arrow.
There's like one of the upgrades has like an arrow on it, like a bow and arrow.
I need carbon. The what was I thinking? Oh, so yeah, chat said somebody got in trouble, and I'm just trying to see who they were talking about. I love the spice. It's like, who did something stupid? Oh man. And it's for as many, like, it seems like they've run it out. Like, they put out so much, like, copies to people. That makes the whole, like, Eurogamer thing, like, even funnier, in my opinion. And it's like, the downside, the negative side to it is like, oh, yeah, like, the companies only want to give games out to who reviews it favorably. Yeah, that's what they've been doing this whole time. Like, if that's news to you, welcome in, you know? Who do they think is going to have the biggest reach and impact to increase sales? Let's see here. Oh, come on, carbon.
thermal protection falling.
So it sees the video. You could text box is popping up. Why would one text box talk about press start yet underneath another text box say the same? Oh yeah, it sounds like a Japanese game to me though. Menus on menus. Oh, carbon. Perfect. How dare you be excited? Life support systems are at 50%. The rad and the toxicity levels fascinating. Oh, trees are a good source of carbon? Thank you. Test out this tree theory.
I just found out there's no Starfield wallpaper for Xbox.
Oh, bummer.
It's like they keep saying it's like one of their biggest launches of the year.
I wonder if they're gonna. I wonder if that drops
NFL,
later.
They gave NFL a wallpaper.
I got the carbon needed, and I need to craft the nanotubes, which I did. Finalize installation.
Thermal protection falling.
All right. Let's recharge.
Technology recharge.
Life support charged with oxygen. Okay. So oxygen is gonna be good to know. None around. Great. All right. Test analysis visor with the ever used to analyze target. Feels very Metroid Prime. Oh, nice. Oh, this is cool. This is really cool.
You know if you have multiplayer enabled in network?
I do. But I'll confirm.
Yeah, I don't know what it's doing. It's just giving me a
Multiplayer
hard time.
enabled. Can anyone join my group? Yes. Alright, we'll need to find some oxygen at some point. Starfield does have a wallpaper. Lone Wolf says it came with the Starfield controller.
Oh, really? Ah, I have to spend another $90.
I mean, you don't have to.
Wow. It's gotta be a pretty good wallpaper.
I think it's a pretty good controller. You should be in it for the controller, not the wallpaper.
Oh, yeah.
Did they have it as an Elite Series 2 controller though? Like that's my thing.
I think it's just the regular.
Units received.
Yeah, I really like the Starfield controller. Like, I like how the triggers are see-through and all the parts are labeled.
Received.
I know they still have them on Walmart. I ordered one, I think, yesterday or the day before.
Nice.
Very cool, man. Alright, now I need to scan this stuff. Hold X to tag. What am I looking for? Is a compass analyst visor to navigate? Return to the starship and continue repairs. Okay. There we go. Man, it's like, I'm like, oh, I want to scan everything. And then I'm like, oh yeah. What's going on, Shane? How you doing tonight, dude? Fire King, if you want to be on the Discord, the link should be in all the description of all the videos. I think it's also here, but you should be able to use the command Discord for the bot to give you the link as well. And it's getting late, so I'm not planning on being on a little bit much longer. We got a later start than I was hoping due to the technical difficulties, but glad we got them figured out, because that was like, I was like, oh no, don't tell me my sound system's going out. Don't, you know. Dehydration. I wonder if Bill Clinton wants to play Starfield. I know a lot of comedians have been talking about, like, they're excited. I have no idea why I'm drawing a blank on some of their names right now, but it is what it is. This is late. They should all be. The Discord's called Work to Game. It's wild to think that what happened to Monica Lewinsky as opposed to like Bill Clinton. Oh yeah, oxygen maybe. Yeah. I like that. Recharge that technology.
It's getting late. I think I might get off now.
Hey, no worries, dude. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me, voice man. Appreciate it.
problem.
Appreciate y'all. All right, let's see here. All right, we're gonna get to the ship, and I am actually gonna call it a night. But this ended up serving as a good test stream to make sure this stuff is working, and then oh yeah, I gotta get in. Can I scan these guys 1 minute? Got good range on the scanner. Good night, J Stubbs. And I have to get out of the ship for it to actually save. Yeah, exactly, Karavac. Thank you. Like, it just seems like it's the most, like, it's unbelievable, right? Like, it's all, she's all over, like, they're plaster all over all the late nights. She's the butt of all the jokes. It's like, oh my gosh. Anyway, I hope she's doing better. All right, cool. Last day was 20 seconds ago. That's perfectly fine. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out, tuning in, for hitting like, and so much. Thanks for hanging out in voice chat. And yeah, I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow night, but if I am, I'll schedule it and we'll hang out. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy the videos that I got prepared for y'all. And outside of that, we'll be hanging out for the pre-launch on Thursday. If you want to come hang out with me for that. And then when the game's like live, we'll be, you know, living and breathing in Starfield. So don't forget, tomorrow you should be able to pre-install if you haven't already, especially on PC. And yeah, guys, y'all have a great, wonderful evening, and I'll hopefully see you in the next whatever this ends up being.